Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Azorius Knights. So that's actually a fun new spin on the Azorius metagame that we're not playing soldiers, we're not playing control, we're going to play some sort of middle of the road, not quite aggro, but still kind of aggro, white human deck. But now, we're not looking at just soldiers, we ranked up, we're looking at knights. And the reason why I want to do that is because, well, I happened to open a pack that has my 4th version of Invasion of New Phyrexia, and I thought, now we can go knights. Teferi for the win! And I want to try it out because I don't know if the deck's good or not, but I want to try something special. So, something different. I went ahead and looked up a shell of a knight deck, kind of toss and turn and change some of the cards around, and now we have this deck. So, let me take out some of the non-knight cards to the side so we can talk about the cards that are knights. These are not knight cards. Or not creature cards rather, and the rest are creature cards. So let's talk about what these cards are. First of all, we don't have any one-drop knights. Unfortunate, I know. That'll be kind of broken back in Eldraine days. Eldraine's coming, maybe one more knights. For now, we got 1 mana Hopeful Initiate. I think this card is absolutely great because we have a lot of enchantment decks running around, and Hopeful Initiate will put a stop to that right away. And we also have 2 Skrelvs, Defector Mite, not 4 off, because we're not just protecting one creature. We want to protect a big board. But Skrelvs can make our opponent think that we're going to protect one creature, and there are times where we want to push through with one creature that Skrelv could be useful for. So only 2 offs, and then we have 2 Coppercoat Vanguard. I was debating whether or not we run Coppercoat or Thalia, but we have a lot of non-creature spells, so that's why I decided to go with 2 Coppercoat. Because, again, we're not pure human deck, even though all of our knights are human. We're not a pure human deck, and what's more important is what I want to slot in is 2 Malevolent Hermit. A lot of decks run Make Disappear, a lot of decks run the other card that's basically counter for each creature I control, or unless they pay 1 for each creature I control, and those are all nice. But I wanted to try out the Malevolent Hermit because it's always been sort of it's always been a card that I wanted to try out since it's a human that gets to counter-target non-creature spells. So if our opponent tries to board wipe us, well, the Hermit will have something to say about that. So I think that's pretty good. And then we have 4 Marshal of Zhalfir. Of course, we need this card for the Knight deck because it pumps all the Knights. And also we can tap 2 mana, 1 blue, 1 white to tap another target creature. So we can keep down a big creature and then we can kind of swing through with a bunch of smaller Knights. And then we have a lot of knights that we can generate from Invasion of New Phyrexia. Even though this is not technically a creature card, it comes into play with a bunch of creatures. So that's why I count it as a creature card. And this is also the reason why we don't want Thalia, because it attacks our own invasion. That's no good. Once we get Teferi out, always get the -2. A lot of people say +1 Teferi, draw a card, draw 2 cards is good, but hey, I give all my knights +1, +0, and War 1. That makes my knights almost indestructible. And then we have for Adeline, because Adeline is actually a knight. Did you know that? Not a soldier. She's a knight. So that synergizes with knight deck. And I only have 2 Xerex Strobe-Knight. Hard to pronounce word. But this is actually a pretty good knight, right? It's a 3 mana, 2/2 flyer vigilance. But also, if we cast 2 spells on any turn, we can actually just tap him to create a 2/2 white and blue knight with vigilance. So we can keep picking knights with him if we can keep playing spells. So we want to keep our mana curve a little bit lower. And you will see on our non-creature cards how we can keep the mana curve low. And then, of course, the new card, the Convoke we saw from Boros Convoke a week ago, Knight-Errant of Eos. Very good card. Convoke, so it's not actually a 5-drop, but when it comes to play, we look at the top 4 and put 2 creatures in our hand. Pretty good. And then the non-creature cards that we have. 2 Surge of Salvation to protect against board wipe, protect against burn, protect against black. Lots of good protection, but only 2 off because we don't want this strand in our hand. 2 Invasion of Gobakhan. We get to kind of tax their big swingy spell, and we can also flip it to the Light Shield Ray to protect our creatures. I would like to run more, but I don't have more. If I have more Invasion of Gobakhan, I might cut the Surge of Salvation. 2 Ossifications. Every deck I see runs 4. I don't agree with that. We need to tempo out. We need to be aggressive. Ossification is more of a control card. That's why I only run 2 off, just to exile a pesky creature while we can run through them. And then 2 Meaning of Mind. We can tap this to draw cards, or we can tap our creatures to draw cards. And a lot of our creatures are Vigilance, so that we can attack and then wait our opponent's turn and then draw with Meaning of Mind. It's pretty helpful too. And then if we look at the land base, we are a pretty normal kind of land, or how do I say it, mana curve deck. So we run 24 lands, right? We don't have a heavy control slant. We don't need 26 lands. We're not that aggressive where we run 22 or even 20 lands, especially because we're dual color. So what we have is 1 Eiganjo, 6 plains, 1 Otawara, 4 islands. We're more white than blue, so we have more plains than islands. 4 Adarkar Wastes, 4 Desert Beach, 4 Seachrome Coast. So that way we have the Azorius Shell. No crazy lands here like Blast Zone or Field of Ruin or even the Murex, right? We don't have any of those because we need our color to hit early game. And I think that's good enough for now. So let's run the deck and try it out. I've tested this deck once. I didn't really like the way it panned out because I was not running the... what is that one drop called again? The Hopeful Initiate. So I put in Hopeful Initiate. I think it's going to be very helpful because everyone is running enchantments. They think Invoke is gone. Let's run enchantments. And, well, Hopeful Initiate will have nothing to say about that. We do need to go first, though, because otherwise Hopeful Initiate is useless. Heskey. We're playing against Heskey. Or He Sky. Alright. So we got a really good opening hand. Let's keep. I hope I draw another land. We start paying ourselves turn 1. That's fine. They might think we're Azorius soldiers. Well, soldiers don't run Hopeful Initiate, so this might be weird. It's unfortunate that the Hopeful Initiate is a warlock and not a knight. Can he be promoted? He does a lot of training. Mono red burn. This ought to be fun. Well, we're not drawing land, so this went from fun to the not that. Let's see, turn 2, they're probably going to play something and attack us. I attack because, well, we're also an aggressive deck, so we got to get our tempo on, and holding back really isn't going to help too much. Strangle, okay, he's going to strangle my Initiate. That's... Why would he do that? Why does he strangle the Copper Coat? We don't draw a land there, so we're playing on 2 lands. Might as well quit. Good old what's going on here kind of game. Oh, we're gonna get punished. In our aggro deck, no less. Still no lands. Alright, I'm gonna quit. This is might as well not play it out because this game is rigged. We did get to go first though, but playing off 2 lands. 2 ping lands, no less. The only ping lands in the deck, and we draw both of them. So, that was a fine first game. Let's go to game 2. You can replay the color challenge. If you like Magic, please don't go and replay the color challenge. That's an insult to Magic the Gathering. It's almost as bad as Duel of the Planeswalker. Vines. I mean, the AI is just horrendous. Hey, we're gonna go first. Alright, Seachrome Coast, 2 Hopeful Initiates. Let's do the do. We don't have a 2-drop, but we do have Invasion of New Phyrexia. Huh. Interesting. No place. Let's go in for the attack first. Maybe he'll burn it out. He has 1 mana spell. Maybe it's a bounce spell. I don't think he's going to play with Fire Hopeful Initiate, so it's probably a bounce spell. Oh, he is. Wow. Okay. Since he did that... So next turn we're Strobe-Knighting. Jeskai. Invasion of Gobakhan. Well, he can only Gobakhan 1 card. I wonder if he's going to tax our Knight-Errant. I don't think that's correct. If he taxed this Knight, we'll play the Invasion. If he taxed Invasion, we'll play the Knight. So, it's one or the other. If he tapped Knight-Errant, we're happy because we're never playing that early anyways. So, if he taxed our Strobe-Knight, we do get our Invasion. Do we want to Invasion? I don't think so. Or, other Invasion, Gobakhan. I don't think we want to invade Gobakhan. I think we want New Phyrexia. Ah, Jeskai, huh? Jeskai control. This is no fun for us because we're gonna get controlled. Wedding announcement? Okay, that's fine. Wedding announcement is A-okay with us. So we can go, or we can Knight-Errant right now. But I think it's better if we just attack. If we can train. Really? We can Gobakhan you too. Oh. That's an awful hand you have. Would he attack? I don't think he does attack. He wants to Eiganjo, which, I mean, I can see his hand, so I'm not sure if that was correct. Anyways, 2 Knight-Errants and a Brotherhood's End. And a land. Alright, well, this has been fun. I mean, when I tried out the Knight deck on my test runs, it has not been this bad, but sometimes the draws just don't line up, you know? We drew 2 of the 5 drops, which we couldn't play because of the way it kind of panned out. I guess we could have not attacked there and tried to draw 2 creatures, but 2 Knight-Errants again. They're not bad cards, they're just bad cards in your opening hand. If we don't have creatures, it's just a hand we mulligan. Because we do have Hopeful Initiate. Hopeful Initiate into nothing in turn 2, other than Invasion. Into turn 3, still nothing. We gotta play a creature turn 3 for it to do something. Ah, this is pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep to see what would be the mistake here. Look at my ring! Oh well, I guess nothing we played mattered there, because it's just gonna be an aggro deck. Just gonna aggro us. Oh, of course they're going first, so that they're probably more aggro than we are, if they get to go first. It's a toss-up. Feldon. Not gonna block their Feldon. Second Invasion. What can we tax? The Thundering Raiju is pretty strong. I guess the adversary is coming next turn, right? That's the thing we're more afraid of. If we tax the adversary, can he even play anything next turn? No, I think we gotta tax the Raiju. It's a 6-mana Raiju. There's the adversary. We can play off curve just a little bit. Is he gonna full out attack us? He is. Alright, what can we draw here that can help? Well, not the third Knight-Errant, that's what doesn't help. He has a Play with Fire? He top deck Play with Fire? I top deck the third Knight-Errant? Well, that's... I wanted to try out a fun deck, Arena. What the heck? This is the problem with Arena sometimes, you know? I think it only wants to push out these decks. So, what are we taking next turn? We're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go down to 6. And then we'll have 4 mana, which means that if we draw a land, we can play Knight-Errant. Do we attack here? And he top deck a Squeak. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not salty. I'm not salty at all. I mean, does that game not feel rigged to you? No, it was not fun. What kind of a shuffler cheat was that? Can I get those cheats? It's like playing against aimbots. Okay, and once again, I have to say this. Authentic Magic experience. Your opponent's cheating, and you're trying to play a fun game. Children's card game. If only we have part of the cards on our side, right? Houseplants. Oh, we're about to lose to a houseplant. Marshal Invasion. Let's do it. This is a terrible hand to keep because we have no 1-drop. But at least we have creatures this time. Unlike the last 2 games we played. You saw all the creature cards we have when I was showing off the deck. All the cards were creature cards. There were like 6 non-creature cards. And then we drew all of them and played all of them, so... Fear my Marshal of Zhalfir. He's gonna kill my Marshal of Zhalfir? You monster. Oh, he's gonna ossify my Marshal of Zhalfir, which... I mean, that's a little early for ossification, so... And we've only drew land so far. New game. Opponent is control. Instead, now, why don't you draw some lands? Spirited Companion. Oh boy. How about land number 3 of the 3rd card that you drew? We have not drawn a non-land card yet. Remember the first game when we had 2 lands? So this has been fun. This has been a eye-opening experience. Is it depopulate time? What can we even do with this? Oh, look, an ossification. Absolutely useless against a control deck. Let's play a land. So we can get the Knight back. I don't know. I don't even think that matters. I think he wants to Wandering Emperor us. But we're vigilant, so at least there's that.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
Do I want to ossify a Spirit Companion? Well. Maybe an Otawara Spirit Companion. This is really bad, but at least we get this down to 2. Or to 4. I mean, I don't think it matters. We're playing this a control deck that has 6 cards. We drew 3 lands and then an ossification. What creature did we draw? No creatures. And they have depopulate.
Keep watch for intruders.
And then we draw another land. Okay, so that's... goodbye. Maybe that's why Knight's not in the standard. No, I was not having fun. Stop asking me if I'm having fun with this deck. Honestly, I don't know. I thought Knights were, you know, I know it wasn't tier 1, but I thought at least it stand a chance. It didn't stand a fighting chance against any of the decks we faced. And it was not because the deck itself could not stand up to the challenge. It's always been the draws. And now we're going second. Look, again, what the heck is this? 3 non-creature spell. Well, I guess 2 non-creature spell, 3 lands. Do we even want to keep this hand? We get Invasion turn 2. Or turn 3. Opponent goes first. Let's put back the fake invasions there. It's probably never going to trigger. Or do I put back the Invasion of Gobakhan? Because that would never... Would that hit anything? Alright, let's put back the ossification. Kumano. Interesting. Feldon. Well, I'm not gonna block your Feldon, so good job. Do I want to use this just to block? This would have been an actually good hand if we had gone first, but of course we didn't. Turn 3 squee. Not squee. Oh well, doesn't matter. Gonna burn off our only creature here. Alright, goodbye. So, what could have been better in that mulligan? Maybe not put back the ossification. Even then, if I didn't put back the ossification, we would just be behind the entire game because we went second against Burn. So, we're going to finish the whole quest without ever playing a real game. Thanks to Saheeli Rise warning. Was that lore? Lore in Magic Arena? Blasphemy. Alright, we're gonna go first, and then second, and then 3. We have actual curve. Not good cards, but actual curve. So, I'm already surprised by that. This is gonna be some crazy control that kills every creature I have. Turn 1, black, cut down. No? Whoa. Not turn 1, black, cut down? Alright, well. Here's a Marshal of Zhalfir. Rakdos. Vampires. Interesting. I'm pretty sure it's vampires, but it could just be a blood token deck. Is he... Ah, he was roping us on purpose. Blood Tithe Harvester. I'll go to my turn. Put some Strobe-Knight on. It's a 3/3. Well, if he wants to take 2 cards to kill my Xerex, I'll let him do it. Voldaren. First strike. Alright, that doesn't do anything. Oh, hey, a Hermit. I can actually counter his non-creature spells this way. But I can also play 2 spells, right? I can Invasion, that'll give me my 4th. Then I have to tap all of these to draw 2 cards. Then I can't tap them. That makes no sense. So, just going to combat here. Take 3. Vigilant. So, will he play a creature? This is first strike. Will he play a creature? I can draw 2 cards by tapping all of my creatures, and then I can make a Knight. No, then I would just be at the mercy of whatever he plays. Interesting. He has a Night Legion arrows. I can invade New Phyrexia right here. For 1. Give me another 3/3. Little bit of protection. Doesn't go a long way, but it goes somewhere. Voldaren Epicure. Alright, you got that. He's gonna get one off his Florian, I guess. Something. Voltage Surge. Well, okay. There goes my Skrelv. No attacks? Well, you got a land that you can't play. Good job playing the land first. Okay. And then they quit. We gotta win. We gotta win, boys. This is unexpected because we're both playing bad decks, but we out bad deck their bad deck, so we bad deck the win. There you go. That's gonna be my video title. Azorius Knight bad decks other bad decks. I'm gonna try one more. And these games are quick. I'm gonna quit in like turn 3 anyway, so let's see what happens. Darth Stupid Idiot. No, okay. I mean, I didn't call you that. You call you that. One goes first. Week 2 drop into a week 4 drop. 5 drop. A little bit better, but I'm kind of scared of putting back land number 3 here because I'll never get back land number 3. So I'm just going to play this like I'm not playing Azorius Knight. Ah, Generous Visitor. Well, they went first, so even if we have the best counter against enchantments, it's not going to matter if it gets ossified. Yeah, there you go. Marshal. What? Adeline here? Adeline just gets ossified, right? Do I hopefully initiate into a Skrelv to protect an Adeline? That makes my Adeline so much slower. But I'll do it. Hollow Haunting. No Bloxies. Ow. Alright, we got a Knight-Errant, so Knight-Errant could come to... can I even play it? I can't even play it, huh? Well, if that's the case, do I want to Otawara the ossification? Why would I want to do that? He just gets it back. Alright, Adeline's life. It's a 6/5 because he's a knight. And she could help us block the Generous Visitor. Second Hollow Haunting. Opponent only draws gas. Will he attack? He does not attack, which is 100% wrong, but you know what? He can do 100% wrong if he wants. So we can use the Hopeful Initiative to pop one of the Hollow Hauntings, or Adeline can, you know, go in for. Well, we definitely want to go in for the Hollow Haunting, right? So Adeline can, well, our Marshal should tap the Generous Visitor first. I think that's what it's doing. He takes 10? Okay. You took 10. Teaching? That's nice. These are white spirits, right? Let's see if he sees it. If he doesn't see it, we can get lethal on him. Oh, he does have a colorless spirit, though. That might be the problem. Because we can tap the visitor, and then the colorless can still block the Adeline. Depending on if he attacks or not. He does attack! Oh boy. Yeah. Opponent does opponent things. He has 4 lands. He might have a control. Oh, he just quit. I guess you see it. We're gonna tap the colorless, make this pro white, and then attack. And then we win. So, I was not having fun because of the stupid enchantment, but at least we beat him. So, we out bad deck 2 bad decks in a row. So, hey, you know what? Azorius Knights still okay. Alright, that's the whole game. I think I had enough of Azorius Knights. Not great. It's not. Every time I play a deck, I always say this guy's okay. This deck can, you know, handle on its own. This deck cannot. It is just awful experience to play. Don't recommend it. But what I did notice is that Hopeful Initiate is what get us out of a lot of sticky situations. We do need Hopeful Initiate, and Adeline is a great card. So you know what? There's a reason why the mono white shell is so strong. It's because of these cards, not because of all of the other Knight synergy. Knight synergy is trash. Unfortunately, that's true in current meta. We don't know about Eldraine, so this is a deck that you can really think about because Eldraine is definitely going to give us more Knights. So, in the meantime, right now, Azorius Knight, not a good deck. Azorius or just mono white Hopeful into Adeline? Hey, that's a good deck. I don't even think Skrelv is as good as Hopeful Initiate in today's metagame with all these stupid enchantment decks running around. You can also use Hopeful Initiate to pop like a Mechanized Warfare or a Commando Faces Kakuzan. So, you know what? Hopeful Initiate definitely coming back in the meta because Invoke Despair is out of the meta. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.